Brenda Ladun. Brenda Ladun Conquer Cancer Run to benefit the American Cancer Society here at St. Vincent's 119. Grateful that ABC 3340 is allowing me to give up some time to do things like this so that we can help find a cure for cancer, to help support cancer patients as well. And we had a beautiful day. You know, we had a little scare with the weather, but it turned out just fine.
How long have you been doing this race?
This is the 8th year, which is hard to believe because it's we look back at how it's changed and evolved, and it's grown. And to think back that we've raised more than $500,000 to help people with cancer humbles me. You know, it's not me. I'm glad to lend my name to the race, but it's really all the people at the American Cancer Society, the Junior Executive Board, the people here at St. Vincent's 119, the sponsors. Almost everyone's had a brush with cancer, either themselves or they have a loved one or a friend, relative that's had cancer. And if we all band together, I believe we're closer. We are closer than ever to a cure, and that's what I'm excited about. I can't wait to be able to maybe one day on the news say, there's a cure for cancer.
Definitely. Over the years, like you said, this race has grown. I have ran this race several times over the years. Can you talk about how you want to grow this race more, like almost Susan Cone, and or branch it out more outside just the Birmingham area?
Well, you know, I really like to let God lead in that area. And if one person shows up, I'm happy because that one person, you know, was meant to be here. It would be nice to grow it and have several thousand people one day, and that would just be such a blessing. But, you know, God says to be content in all things, and every life, every person that was here, I hope was touched by that encouragement that we talked about in the beginning, that knowing that they're not alone, and that we're all fighting for the same thing, that, you know, we can band together and be a team and help each other, pat each other on the back, because life is hard, but just to be here is the thing. And yeah, it'd be great to have tens of thousands of people, but I had a lady come up to me and say, I like the size of this race. You know, some people like small towns, some people like big cities. This one fits right now. Feels good.
You moved a race from Spain Park to 119. Do you think it'll move to downtown area any time, or you stay as?
Well, we started out downtown.
Okay.
In the first few years, and that was wonderful. And then we moved it out to, as you said, Spain Park, and it was a great setting. Then St. Vincent said, hey, we've got this facility, and since it was a wintertime race at the time, we embraced it because people could come in and use bathrooms inside and get warm, and we could have food stations and vendors inside. So it was such a nice fit. And then to have the beautiful running trail through Greystoke just really worked. And St. Vincent's is a major sponsor, so they said, we'd really like you to have it here. I said, sure. We're open, you know. As I say, it's growing and changing every year.
Definitely. Can we talk about the charity it's supporting? I think you talked about it earlier. Let's talk a little bit more what kind of charity and how it supports, this race supports, you know.
Well, it supports people with cancer in a couple of ways. The money goes to the American Cancer Society, which is nice because it supports people with all cancers, not just one specific cancer. And, you know, really, if we can help find a cure for one cancer, that's going to help other cancers too. Part of the money goes to Hope Lodge. People who come from the outside of the Birmingham area can stay at Hope Lodge for free and get their treatment. A lot of people cannot afford to spend money on gas to go back and forth an hour away and get their treatment, so they just give up and they can't get their treatment. So that money helps support those people. They can stay for free for, you know, pretty much as long as they need. And then part of the money goes for other supports. There's things that help people get wigs if they need them, they get makeup, they get what they need. And then part of the money goes to research too.
Definitely. Any words of encouragement for anybody out there?
Oh yeah, words of encouragement. they can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. We're all in this together, and to seek out support. You know, if you get diagnosed, it can be scary. Look for people who can support you. Find a mentor, find somebody who's gone before you, and find out, you know, what did you eat, how did you get through the day, those types of things. But we're all here for each other. And I've never met someone with cancer that wasn't willing to sit down and talk about how they got through it, and they wanted to help me through it too. So you just want to pass on the encouragement.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
We'll see you next year.
Okay.